And look at two more hairstyles. Oh, very nice. And these two apsaras, three different styles with three apsaras. Look at the hairstyle of these apsaras. You can see three apsaras here. The name of this turtle is Korama, and the person standing above it, on it, is Vishnu, the god Vishnu. Today is Tuesday, and it is Chumban Festival. Chumban Festival lasts for 15 days, and today is the 9th day. So some people are coming to the pagoda in Angkor Wat here. Now I'm at the eastern part of Angkor Wat. So we are walking towards the middle of the temple. And in the temple you can see two pagodas. So walking from the eastern part to the west, you can see these natural views. Some people can drive the car into the temple. They can park at the eastern gate, and then go into the pagoda. The original name of the Angkor Wat is Vishnu Lok, but later on we call Angkor Wat. The word Wat here in Khmer means pagoda. So it means that we convert this temple to be the Buddhist temple later on. It was originally built to dedicate to the Hinduism, but later on we use this temple as the Buddhist place. There are some teenagers coming to the pagoda. When I arrive here, I can notice that some pillars are not carved yet, so I think at this part of the temple is not finished yet. We cannot see any carvings. You can see only some parts here. The same occurs in many parts here. We can see very little carvings. Look at that Apsara. Apsara refers to the Deva in the heaven, and the meaning is similar to beautiful woman. Apsara means like that. When we go into the pagoda in Cambodia, we normally wear white shirts. So that's why when you see people going to Chumban Festival, they often wear white shirts. But for girls, sometimes they use different colors of skirts. You can see three young boys carrying big cameras. Their job is to take pictures of the guests here, especially local guests, I mean Cambodians, because when they come from other provinces and they want to use a professional camera to capture the picture, they hire them. Some years ago I went here to take some photos of myself on the graduation day. And we have some beautiful photos at the back of this temple. And every time when I come to the ancient temples like this, I often feel that these large trees are the witness of our development, our ups and downs in the country. Maybe they are very old. They witness a lot of wars and peace. And because Indians share a lot of similar cultures to Cambodia, that's why they often come here, because I think they respect the same religion like us before, Hinduism. And we learn a lot from them. Now when we are approaching the temple, we can hear the voice of a man blessing the people who come to the Pchumban festival. And we call him Acha in Khmer, referring to wise man who knows a lot about religion, who can organize big events, and who is a holy man as well. Look at this large tree. It's very large. Even though it is rather hot here, but the oxygen from the trees give us a lot of fresh air. Look at these towers. And near the three towers, you can see something like this. Here, it is a tomb of somebody important. We call stupa in Khmer stop, and even in Burma they use very similar word. That is the word jedi in Khmer, jedi, stupa in English, which is the same thing. Where is he going? Nhìn trên này với gì? Taking photos is an important part of our trip, I think. So that's why many people like shooting photos here. Not only here, but every place. That tree is big, very big tree. And when we arrive here, I think this naga is not finished yet, and the carving hasn't done completely. We can see only some carvings. So this is the back, the eastern part of this temple of Angkor Wat. If we go to the south, we will see the pagoda there. Look at these carvings. Look at their hairstyles. So it looks like this. Is it the ancient Khmer style? Is that the fashion in that period of time? And this hairstyle is another fashion. For the wall here, we do not see any carvings here either. Maybe this is not finished yet. This is only the plain rock. But at this part, we can see a lot of things. The horse, elephant, and soldiers. The warrior, maybe the king or
Indian tradition, Indian mythology. So this is a Vishnu god. This is a turtle.
oh, it looks like monkey.
It's up on the mountain that they put in the middle of the ocean. And these are the group of the god, and the other side are the group of the demons.
But we can see fish and crocodile. Oh, no.
Made of wood. Wooden ceiling, always wooden ceiling. The same decoration. Look at this carving. It is not yet complete.
The name of this turtle is Gorama, and the person standing above it, on it, is Vishnu, the god Vishnu. It seems like the carvings goes forever here. The carvings is very detailed here. Very detailed.
So this side are the demons, and two of them look all same guy. Look like from one guy working, but many guy working. How perfect of the world. And this side they are the god, 88 of God. So the whole thing is the snake, and in the middle of it is mountain. So it's moving like this for 1,000 times, 1,000 years. So that's to create the America water. To get immortality water. So you want to drink this, then you never die. So God and demon, you want to create this water. That's why all the fish die. You see, the fish die. And then the fish become the dancer. Apsara. You remember the girl who from the fish? Okay, that's all for Angkor Wat. So we'll be back here on the way to the bus.
Look at this part. It is very skillful, very detailed, and very neat. Very neat.
ヘビの頭、イズズの手ですね、頭。ヘビの名前はワサキと申します。半分から頭までアソラ、そのアソラ。半分から尻尾まで神様たちですね。真ん中山あったんですね。
From the ceiling to the wall, you can see very detailed carvings. Very detailed. Very neat. Very detailed, very neat, very clear. They are very skillful. Every part of the stone are carved. However, when we arrived here, we have some imperfection here. I don't know what happened. But we may lose some parts of the carvings, and some people fix it. What happened here? The description of this whole carvings is about hell and also heaven. A person is getting punished here. They put something on this poor person. This is a type of punishment in the hell. From the ancient time until now, Khmer people believe in karma. When we do something wrong, we will get punished, get punishment. But when we do the good deeds, we get rewards. This is the common belief in our country. When we arrive here, the carvings are very clear, very detailed, very clean. Look at the hairstyle of these apsaras. You can see 3 apsaras here. And fashion. This part is not completed yet. Look at the wall. Just only the plain rocks, plain stone. These towers are very old. It is rather fragile. It is decaying. It is more than 800 years, so the acid rain can damage this tower. And that tower is badly affected by the acid rain as well, I think. Look at that. The same thing occurs there. Look at that. It's very hot, but sit there and looking at the temple. It is very badly affected here because of acid rains, I think. You can see another hairstyle. Another hairstyle. And look at these carvings. For me, it never ends here. Just in the middle of the temple. Unfortunately, for some statues, we do not see the head. No head. The stairs very steep. It is very steep. We cannot walk. It is dangerous here. And one more hairstyle. This hairstyle is strange for me. Look at this apsara. And familiar skirts. The jewelry on the neck, ears, and hairstyle. And this stair is so steep. We cannot climb. They fixed this part of the temple. They just put new stones without any carving.
We have covered the floor. I will only listen to you. Not for more.
I just want to notice about hairstyles. It seems strange here again.
I'm sure. Now I don't doubt at all. Like, oh wow.
Look at this style. Look at her hair. It looks a bit strange again for her hairstyle. Look at these two apsaras. The one on the right has an unfamiliar hairstyle for me. Not sure if this generation used this hairstyle. But for most of these apsaras have the same style. Look at them. This is the eastern part of the temple. No difference. Now I can come closer to the part that is very badly affected. Is it because of the stone themselves? Or is it because of acid rain? If because of the rain, it should affect everything, but it damages only some stones. Not sure what is happening. And these two apsaras have a slightly different style of her hair. And the fashion, the jewelry, the skirts. And this is another style. There are 6 apsaras, but we have 4 different styles, and 2 more styles. I think we can learn a lot from the past fashion, ancient fashion here. It looks familiar here, but different jewelry. And her hair. And another one. Does it look nice? Three different styles with 3 apsaras. They seem like siblings. One is putting her arms around another person's neck. Is this the sign of unity? Look at their arms. I just look around here. I almost reached the tallest tower. It is rather quiet because this is the afternoon time. People are fixing the temple. They put the new stones here without any carvings, and they use scaffolding. This temple is so big that even we walk, we are very exhausted, very tired. But how about the builder? How do they feel? They spent more than 30 years. For very young children, they cannot climb to the top because it is so steep. But for adults, they can go. Thế là môn đã. The wooden stairs make it easier to climb, but the original stair is too steep. This is the top.